This is Force on Force, a bracket-style tournament pitting the branches of our military head-to-head on the water. The site, Falcon Lake in South Texas. The commander for this operation is Major Cody Robertson. Each day begins in the TOC, the Tactical Operations Center, set up lakeside, where Major Robertson delivers the rules of engagement for the day.
On, brother. Yes! Yes!
There goes the neighborhood. The Air Force is here.
I hope they got chem lights so we can guide them in. You want to help me get out of my truck? I forgot my Geritol. I'm waiting for someone to get the ground guide out here for you guys with the chem lights, you know?
Come on, Geritol, man.
All right. Got my Geritol going, but I got you guys something that's give you. I'm going
Are
to
you?
reward you with some of these little propeller hats here.
Yeah.
Put that thing on here.
Did he have pictures in a how-to book to put this on?
Yeah, see? typical Army.
Hang on a second.
Do I look good with it?
Yeah, you look pretty sharp.
Yeah?
You guys got a little lift off that, don't you?
Now, what happens when we go faster than y'all?
Gentlemen, welcome to Force on Force. I'm Cody Robertson, your ground commander for this operation. Gentlemen, the country's been at war in multiple theaters of operation for the last 11 years. It's time to bring the esprit de corps of competition back to the waters of Lake Falcon. Your mission is to represent your branch of service. You'll face off Force on Force on the #1 lake in the country, Lake Falcon, in a Sweet 16 style competition. Service member against service member, man against fish, branch against branch, in a 4-hour only tournament that regardless of conditions, regardless of PCCs and PCIs, regardless of fishing pressure and our friend Murphy's Law for the best 5-fish limit in big fish to see just who can adapt, overcome, and achieve mission accomplishment to advance to the next level of competition for the ultimate military bragging rights as the 2013 Force on Force champion. Today, Air Force Bass Angler Flyboys Mike Carroll and Mike McClafferty will go head-to-head against Army grunts Robert Maddox and David Burns. Gentlemen, provided is your human intelligence reports for this operation.
These guys are from Nevada. They're used to deep water fishing rocks.
The big one's just a jig fisherman. That's all he's got, man.
Gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to the butcher block board. You'll have 4 hours to conduct this operation out on Lake Falcon. You'll return back to the TOC to conduct a 4-hour after-action review, hour by hour, sit rep by sit rep. At this time in this competition, you'll be provided your basic combat load from Strike King, providing you all the product that you need in this competition to eliminate your partner. You'll also be provided Dermatone skincare products to protect you from the sun and BioBor fuel additive products to protect the boat during this competition. Should you be eliminated, all the products that you're provided in your basic combat load will be given to the team that advances on to the next level of competition. Does everybody understand?
Right.
Cool. Gentlemen, at this time, bring it in nice and close for your G2 Intelligence Lake Report. Take out pen and paper, prepare to copy, hold all questions till the end. I want to direct your attention to this location right here.
Here is your G2 Lake Report. Falcon Lake is one of the top bass fisheries in the country, but for this round of the tournament, the bite will be tough. Water levels are up 5 feet in the last few days. Fish are finding new areas of cover and are wary, negating the potential benefits of a prefrontal condition. The temperature this morning was 60 degrees on its way to a high near 100. Wind is 10 to 15 miles per hour. Anglers will have precious little time on the water to find fish and complete the mission. 4 hours fishing means the anglers must be accurate in their first couple of areas or time will run out.
Gentlemen, are there any questions at this time?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right, at this time, shake hands and let's go fish. Pull.
Good luck, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks for the spinning hats. Hang on a minute. I just don't want you to ever say the Air Force didn't do something for the Army.
Y'all stand by and let the Air Force go first.
Good luck, Jim. Man, we're always prepared.
Aren't we though? Trying to make it easier for our guests.
There's no pictures on that boat for the Army, so they're
Yep.
having a hard time getting their vest and everything.
And you
squared away.
know they're both so old, they got that fine print probably. That like Time Roman's 12 print.
I did see him take some Geritol this morning, but I can't
Yeah.
speak because I'm almost that old, so I may be taking that soon. You okay with no pictures, right?
Are you okay with no fish?
Right now I am, but in about 10 minutes I won't be.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, brother.
We'll already have 2 in the bag.
Well,
two
yeah,
in
when
the
your
bag.
live well, somebody needs to check your live well. Let's go fish, boys.
Let's go fish.
Hey, and good luck, man.
Okay, be safe out there.
You guys too.
All
Okay.
the ragging aside, we appreciate what you do. Don't forget that.
Thank you very much. Hey, I'll take the ride any day, guys.
Amen,
Any day.
brother.
We'll give you one.
Hey, be good. Let's
You
get
bet.
it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Force on Force is brought to you by BioBore Fuel Additives, by Strike King, and by Skeeter Boats. While the Air Force team makes a long boat run to the southernmost part of the lake, the Army team hits their spot first, just a 10-minute ride from launch. This is Army bass angler Robert Maddox, a captain in the United States Army with 8 years of service and 1 deployment. His hometown is Las Vegas, Nevada.
Big fish,
His
big
son
fish.
is currently serving in Afghanistan. This is Army bass angler David Burns, a first sergeant in the United States Army with 24 years of service and 5 deployments. Specialty, 19 Zulu Reconnaissance Scout. Hometown, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Good fish.
This team is fishing for Heroes on the Water.
Western baits and Western styles.
Western tactics, Western technique. Time to move out and draw fire, buddy. Lines in the water.
We're gonna run and gun.
Run and gun, that's what we're gonna
We're
do.
gonna try to cover as much water as we can possibly cover in the time that we've got. It's the Army way. We're gonna fish shallow today. We're gonna throw crankbaits
Ooh.
and plastics into water, and we'll probably catch our fish really no deeper than maybe 2 or 3 feet.
The Army team of Maddox and Burns are competing for Heroes on the Water,
No.
a nonprofit dedicated toward helping wounded, injured, or disabled military personnel. If they win, all prize money goes to their fellow servicemen.
This is awesome. It's the best. You just will never fish with a tighter band of brothers. We're always there for each other, no matter what happens, no matter where they go. It's an amazing, truly unique concept.
Everything mine is theirs, and that's just something that you don't see in any organization in this country. The service members taking care of service members, regardless of what branch it is. That's what it's all about.
Amen, brother. That is what it's all about.
While the Army team made a short run, the Air Force team boated all the way to the dam, a 30-minute run south of the launch site. The strategy will cut into the fishing time. Master Sergeant Mike Carroll is from San Antonio, Texas, with 20 years of service as a logistics plans and readiness master instructor. Staff Sergeant Mike McClafferty is from Killeen, Texas, with 8 years of service and 4 deployments. The Air Force team is fishing for returning heroes home.
But just like any other mission we go on when we're deployed, we gather all our intel, we gather the equipment that we need to get the job done and be successful and make a difference in the long run for everything and everybody that we're doing it for. Same difference when it comes to fishing. We get together, we get out G2 lake reports, go back to our rooms that night, re-spool rods, reels, get new line put on, discuss counter measures with your partner, what lures you can throw when he's throwing certain lures, and just go from there, just like it is when you're overseas. Before you stack up on the door to kick down the door, do a raid, or you go on a convoy yacht for security, you're getting together, you're seeing where everybody's at, you're going through your rehearsals, your practices in case something does happen. And it's almost the same thing as out here.
After approaching the rocks along the dam and finding no success, the Air Force team moved into deeper water.
What we've done is moved out here into the open water. Again, we've got a large body of water here that we're trying to fish. And again, just like a military operation, you try to get as much military information as you can, as fast as you can, and you try to execute that mission with precision.
Upstream, the Army team of Robert Maddox and David Burns are zeroing in on their targets.
Fish on, big one. Big fish, big fish. Oh, it's a nice fish, buddy. Oh, he's gone. I lost him. Boy, these big fish pull hard. And I tell you what, he bit not more than 4 inches off that rock. Should get a fish out of this little pocket right here.
I mean,
It's a little deeper right there.
I can.
Well, that's just insult right
Well, you know what that was, don't you?
there. Yeah. I don't know what I'm stuck on. Oh, I got a fish. Dude, I got a fish on.
I knew that. We saw it.
I got a fish on. It's in the bushes and the trees.
See, he doesn't listen. He's a typical officer.
Come on.
He don't listen to you.
Come on out of there, you. Oh, get him, quick. Yes!
Well, take your fish and weigh him, buddy.
The nature of the show is no matter what happens, so you have to deal with it. So we decided, just in case that our measuring tool didn't work, that we'd have a spare in the boat, just in case. Well, guess what? It didn't work. So this makes a big deal because now we can weigh our fish proper. And you can see that fish weighs, hold on there, come on, let's stop removing. 418.
Don't slack it. On spinnerbait.
It's a good fish. He's an awesome pig.
Don't. Come on.
Force on Force is brought to you by BioBore Fuel Additives, by Strike King, and by All Seasons Feeders.
Yes!
Welcome back to Force on Force. The Army team has one bass in the boat, fishing the area known as School Bus. Meanwhile, farther south, the Air Force live well is empty, but Branch Pride is not.
Those guys at the Army team, like my buddy Mike was saying, I mean, they're good guys and all, but the hard thing for them is the Army can't do anything without pictures. And if they didn't sit there and look at picture books before they come out here, they wouldn't understand. I mean, the Army's so bad, they have abbreviations for everything, but they have a book of abbreviations for the abbreviations. And big bold letters so they know what it is, and then a picture next to it for the definition.
But we love the Army, brother. Because they make things go boom. And they're a lot of fun to hang around. I'm Air Force, but I still like them.
One team, one fight,
There you go.
one mission.
We started with 13 boats in this little area. We've got 6 boats left, so we're not the only ones that are having trouble. Could be the wind, could be the sun. You know, fish may not have moved up onto those rocks just yet. Anyway, time to make a move. Sometimes you can live and die by where you're at. I will tell you, when we run up in the Tigers, we probably won't spend more than 30, 45 minutes there. We then will decide to make that long run back to the launch area in the Vallejo. It's a very protected area. I've caught fish there in the past. And once the wind picks up like it is, that's usually a pretty productive area.
That's the mission, beat Air Force. We want, oh, God, there's a nice fish, buddy.
Hold him, hold him, hold
There's a
him.
nice fish.
Don't slack it.
Come on.
Don't slack it. On
It's a
spinnerbait.
good fish. He's an awesome pig.
Don't.
It's a pig.
Come on. Keep the rod down.
Hold on, I don't want to pull him up, so I just want him out of the trees. Bring him over here on the deeper side, all right? Come on. Ready? He's coming up. It's a really
Out there.
pig. Yes! Yes! What was that mission again? Air Force! You lose Air Force! Yes!
Look at that.
Woo! Ah! Ah! Strike King spinnerbait.
All right.
1 3/8 ounce Strike King spinnerbait, baby. Look at this.
Right.
Look, now get a picture of that. That's my whole fist. Whole fist in his mouth, not a problem. I'd say 974.
974.
974.
Okay.
And by the way, hey, this is my personal best. This is one of the reasons I wanted to come down here to my son in Afghanistan. It's for you, baby. I never smelt like a 10-pound fish before. So today, I'm gonna smell like a 10-pounder. I'm tired of holding it. Hey, God, that was just nasty. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, sweetheart. Let's get you back in the water. There she goes. Let's go to work. I have a mission, and that's to beat Air Force.
Team Air Force is in their second area, known as Tigers. The anglers are running short on time and hitting key targets, hoping to locate fish and then fish that location more thoroughly. But the action at the second location is limited to this.
Shot to the left here, guys.
Holy
Look
cow.
at here. Bunch of kooks.
And this.
I don't mind if you catch the first fish. Well, he just sucked that one right up, didn't he?
He did.
And this.
Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy.
And finally, this.
What we're gonna do is run back to where we launched from. We've got about an hour of fishing time left. It's gonna take us probably 10, 15 minutes to get back there. So that puts us at about 45 minutes. I'd rather be right there at the launch. I have caught fish there before. We'll get back there and see. I mean, this is a tough day. It's, you know, I'd like to give the viewers, you know, a whole lot of hookups and things, but today it's just having a tough time finding them.
I sure hope them boys back in Afghanistan and Camp Clark and they're everywhere else, I hope they get a chance to watch this show. And then I hope that they get a chance one day to be on this show. And I want to be a support boat and watch these guys fish. And I tell you, God's honest truth, them are the true heroes.
You're bringing back all your candy, I see. Did you throw anything
I
at all
think
today?
anytime the Air Force can bring the boat back without wrecking it,
No
it's
kidding.
a victory for the Air Force.
It's the final moments of Force on Force. Team Air Force is fishing the marina near the Talk. Team Army just arrived.
I mean, the fact that they're not rolling in here fishing tells me they've got fish. How'd you do, Big Daddy?
You guys managed to find your way back.
We did.
How did you do that?
2 GPSs.
2 GPSs.
Yep, and a flyover.
And
Had a
air
B-50. You
combat
didn't see that
traffic
B-52
controller,
come
didn't
down?
you?
Huh?
You had an air combat traffic controller find your way back
And
here.
a B-52 rolled in.
B-52 flyby.
Followed us right in.
You know what? I went all the way here from about 15 miles back with my eyes shut. You know why? Because
you
we
were-
can always find our way back to our lines.
Amen, brother. I'm with you.
All right.
All right.
So we kicked your butt, man.
Propeller smellers, I think
Yeah.
we got you this time.
We got you.
Thinking. It's because
We
we
got you.
didn't wear your hats. That's why.
Yeah, you weren't hovering, buddy.
We should
We're on
have
top
worn
of
your
it.
hats.
We're smoking you.
I tell you this much,
Dude,
we
we're
got more
smoking-
jumps in the
We're
jump master
smoking you,
does
man.
today.
Yeah, we played in the
Senior
water
citizens
today.
are going to kick your butt. We already proved that, you know. Age has its privileges.
You probably took one over the bow too, didn't you?
You're bringing back all your candy, I see.
Did
you throw anything
I
at
think
all today?
anytime the Air Force can bring the boat back without wrecking it,
No
it's
kidding.
a victory for the Air Force.
Really, I'm surprised the cameraman made it. Didn't throw him out.
Gentlemen, welcome back from your mission. I need everybody to place their Strike King combat load on the table.
That's it?
That's it. I mean, I used a lot of stuff today.
All right, David Burns, Robert, we need all of your combat load.
That's all I know about.
I forgot these.
That's what I thought. All right, I know you like Strike King, but we need to put it all on the table.
All right. All right, that's all of it, man. Right there.
That still looks pretty small.
Yeah, it does.
Nah, that's all of it, guys. Come
That's
on.
all of it? Are you sure?
That's an ad again.
All right, Burns, we're gonna have to call a friggin' values check on you. Is that all of it?
Nah, I got.
Seriously?
Yeah. Hang on.
Oh, good gosh.
Well, it's.
Is there any more?
Oh.
All right, we're positive. That's it.
That's it.
We're not certain. Nobody's using that one, right?
All right. We'll
I'm not
pat him
certain.
down after the fact. All right, gentlemen, welcome back from your operation. We think we have all of David Burns' Strike King product from his combat load. At this time, we're going to conduct the after-action review, beginning with the Air Force Bass Anglers team, starting at 0800 hours. Walk us through your day, giving us your first sit rep.
This morning we had changed our plan about 5 minutes before we left to make the long run up to the dam. We did that. Turned out once we got there was about 13 boats on our spot. So a pretty busy place, but very unproductive. So it turned out that we zeroed in up at the dam at 800 hours.
Okay, and 0900 through 1100.
Then we made a tactical decision to move out of the dam area, move down to a place called the Tigers. Went up in the Tigers and threw up into some grass, some sticks. Tried to hit fish up in the shallows. That obviously didn't turn out as well, and we zeroed there as well.
Total fish for the day?
0.
Whoop. All right, Army Bass Angler team, David and Robert Maddox. Give us your sit rep beginning at 0800 hours and walk us through your day.
After the issuing of the operations order, we executed our movement, 0800 like Major Cody said. We bolted out here, made it to the front, worked our way all the way up to school bus. Once we got in the school bus, we started working some of the outer coves with some plastics. We were able to pull up, Robert pulled up a really nice stump thumper, about, decent fish. And then we kept working our way around, pulled up another decent fish inside of the school bus. And as we worked our way towards the back, it started to slow down. So we slowed down our presentation a little bit and put some plastics on, some great Strike King plastics. All the jigs that we were throwing were Strike King jigs, along with some of the DJ custom jigs with the trailers, from Ragetail. And those were working pretty good. We just weren't hammering the fish that we wanted. Worked our way back out of the other side of the cove, slammed another fish, reel went flying and the fish got off, but it was a pretty productive day with the size fish that we were able to, put in the live well. So we ended a pretty good day. We probably could have done a lot better.
Total number of fish?
Total number of fish, sir, was 2 fish.
2 fish, total weight?
Total weight was 14.8. Big fish was 9.78 pounds.
Whoa, 9.78 pounds.
Strike King spinnerbait, bottom dweller.
On a Strike King spinnerbait, bottom dweller.
1 3/8 ounce. It's a really big. Yes! Yes!
Gentlemen, congratulations. That's an awesome fish. And congratulations, you're going to move on to the next round of competition. With that said, you've inherited the Strike King full combat load for your next round of competition. Good job, outstanding. Shake hands. Good job, gentlemen. Oh.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
If you think you've got what it takes to compete in Force on Force, log on to ArmyBassAnglers.com. You could find yourself fishing in the 2014 Force on Force competition.